What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the program, and here we go. Rugby, outrageous hits, rib breakers. Rib breakers, so specific in terms of the injury. Now, I come from a hockey background in terms of the sports that I played, and I did play hockey to a competitive level where we were big kids. We were some big kids, and when you're, a proficient ice hockey player and you can skate at high speeds and you can hit, there's body contact, you're going to get some outrageous collisions. You're going to get some massive collisions. You're going to get bad blood. You're going to get in teams just hating each other, at each other's throats, trash talk, and you probably say some things in the heat of the moment that you wouldn't say, and sometimes you go and grab a beer with the other team, or you go grab a beer after the game. But yeah, I've never seen a compilation. I've never seen a rugby hit. I imagine they hit somewhat like American football because they're on their feet. They have like soccer. I'm sure they have cleats because they play the game on grass. And I'm not that familiar with rugby either. We have rugby here, but it's not super popular here in Canada. However, it's definitely, there's leagues and stuff, and I know that you gotta carry the ball, you gotta do a lateral, but it's gotta go backwards, right? And then in terms of like the lines on the field and offsides, I have no idea. And I think you have to kick it into the field goal or something in rugby. But this is about hits. This is about people getting just their bones shattered, getting destroyed. And I love to see it. That was my favorite thing about hockey, just smashing people. It's a funny thing to say, but it was so fun, just hitting people. We used to film the games, and then we'd have these compilations of big hits. And yeah, let's go, man. Outrageous hits. Let's see. Let's transform me into a fan. Bring me to the side of the rugby. Let's go.
No chance to stop a big man or a little man. It's comical to look at, but it's not pleasant to be a part of it if that's you.
Ballon avec un petit peu de réussite. Holmes. Oh, bras ou pas? Exactement.
See, the thing about rugby, these dudes don't have equipment. No safety equipment, man. There must be some horrific injuries in this sport.
Là, là, là. Et alors attention pour Fritz, il est attention à cette passe. Le temps.
En plus, il est dans la position idéale pour le plaqueur puisqu'il a les mains.
And those are the biggest hits in these type of sports, when it's a blind side. When the guy's looking back for the pass, we call that, well, they probably call it here a suicide pass. You give the guy a suicide pass, he's getting rocked because it's the guy that passed its fault. He passes the puck, he throws the ball, and then he's just watching like an idiot as his teammate gets absolutely demolished.
Priestland, and then Homer taken.
Wait. See, if the guy's ready, there's a different story.
Flat ball to Priestland, and then Homer taken down by Tikaratu, didn't look as though there were a lot of harm.
Oh, and Billy Meeks came through and absolutely hammered. And Tikaratuma bending Hughes now.
Nearly was magic. The shift on for Crotty. Boom, far down you go, Quackett Smith.
And give you the best action. Look at this. Boom.
Nice.
Did we get a book from Marcy? Surely. Surely.
I was going to say.
And Sapawonga inside ball and Liam Squire.
No chance to stop a big.
Just a bulldoze play. That is a bulldoze play.
And Sapawonga inside ball and Liam Squire.
No chance to stop a big man or a little man.
Ghetto running to the line. Oh, and Tuolungi came in and absolutely hammered Mark Gerard.
Attack. Speckman gets smashed.
And that's a textbook tackle. Manyani.
Brilliant from Lala. He just come on the field. Manu now moves it on. McKenzie out wider and Alai Muddle. Oh, smashed
out.
there by Sevu Reece, and this doesn't look good.
No, no way.
Salah.
His head, he's done. He's out. Lights out, man.
Tuilagi. Oh, isn't he happy? Loves lining up his opponents.
Rob Davies isn't going to get any sleep tonight because Tuilagi.
That's allowed. You pick the dude up.
Opportunity here for a breakout. Oh, Cameron Clark came in.
Goodness. And Mark Pimpy's still down and getting a little rub on his ribs.
Oh.
Momentum here.
So how come some dudes wear the rugby helmet and some don't? Does that depend on the position, or is it preference of the player? Seems to me you would want to protect your brain from we've all seen what's happened to certain NFL players, hockey players, any sport, high speed sport where you're getting your brain rattled around. Like, you should wear a helmet.
You're supposed to hear it if you're Foley. What about that owning by Taco Farset?
Hits tonight.
That's a game changer. Wallaby.
Having a run. Oh, and then driven back to the halfway.
No dice. I think I've seen the same guy a couple times hit the hitter.
Return finds Lucas! Whoa! Timu has been mauled!
That was a suey. You see that? It's a suicide pass. Go back. Let's see.
Lucas! Whoa! Timu has been mauled in the midfield.
Just mangled. Stiff arm. Wow. What a boss.
To Beal again. Oh, Tui! And he gives it now to Genia. Oh, it is hammered by Naholo.
Like Naholo.
Reflex from here, and he can tackle. He was backing into that.
My dad played rugby when he was, teenager age, and he always told me stories about guys being cheap as fuck, in the those scrums, the rugby scrum, and then getting punched in getting punched in the ribs, elbowed to the ribs, like cheap shots, and it's hard for the referee to keep a track on it.
Genia.
3 minutes or so here for Mullen, who had to tense up there. Ben Moon.
Wrecked. That guy's a tank.
Bochica bien fait pour ce Teddy.
Tout à l'heure, Hunt, cette fois-ci Vicinha.
Oh, the big hit coming in from Karevi, who read that one brilliantly.
Love it, the crowd. Hear that energy just explode when they see that hit. It's just an infectious sort of ring of energy goes out into the crowd. It's great. Changes the momentum.
But now they switch the play.
Voro. Well, it gets through Lewington again. Now he takes on Billy Vunipola. Not for the first time today, just bouncing off Alex Lewington. And then Billy Vunipola.
Avec Yobo pour Millet. Heureusement qu'il les a vus arriver. Qui était sur l'épaule de Millet.
Oui, je confirme aussi.
Il est pendant l'attente.
Ouais, ça va aller quoi là?
Parra here for Ben O'Donnell. O'Donnell for Porch. John Porch is wrong.
And this is how you put an exclamation mark on a performance. It's going to be Matavao.
Wow.
So he's got his chance though.
First catching the line out there from the wannabe Luke Jones, and there's a big hit in midfield.
Oh my God. That's probably the biggest hit maybe so far.
So he's got his chance though.
First catching the line out there from the wannabe Luke Jones, and there's a big hit in midfield. That's Brandra. I know he's one of your favourites.
Order to Pollard. Oh, the big hit. Well read there by Karevi.
But it's not forward. And Esterhazen tries to bring his nation forward again. Oh, Farrell.
Is that a shoulder? Who's got a tackle?
Come crashing to the floor.
Field, it's Tyke Furlong. And still going and battering All Blacks.
In the space here for Rodder. Somehow, Farrell, the England captain, got in the way of the Giants' second row.
Split second. I don't want to go back to the shoulder tackle story again, but
It was Hooper, in fact, who made the tackle. Terrific tackle. A try saver by the Wallaby numbers.
I don't know how these guys... You got to get injured every game playing this sport, man.
7.
Oh, bumps off the strong, heavy constant.
look at the shot here coming on. Bruno Cox bows him in half. Someone needs to get absolutely bent.
Look at Buddy in the background, man. He's just out. Casualty on the field.
Someone needs to get absolutely bent.
Get up, man.
Big tackle from Ruru. This is after the advantage. No surprise they're going for the jugular here. Crusaders.
Short ball for Martin.
Damn. Okay. So, I might have to watch some rugby. I want to see a rugby playoff game, man. Like, it must get intense as fuck. It must get intense, man. Jesus. Warriors. Wow. That was amazing. Some beautiful hits. Probably some injuries or lingering injuries were reawoken. Yeah, good stuff. All right, it was interesting. I never seen a rugby game in person. I only know about it peripherally. So cool. Not that much different than hockey, really. It's like it has similarities to American football, to soccer, to like lacrosse. We have lacrosse here in Canada, box lacrosse specifically, where they play like on the ice rink, but when they take the ice out, it's just concrete. So it's the biggest NHL or biggest lacrosse hits. That'll be some good stuff. All right, later.